Hi everyone, Walter Bowne here. In case you missed the open house back to school night, I wanted to come and do a video to introduce myself. I'll be teaching AP Lang and Comp this year, like I've been doing since 2004. The program has changed over the years, although it's been pretty consistent, give and take a few little things. But the mission is to get your son, your daughter, to become the best public speaker, the best writer, and the best reader we can do. Right? So that's my mission. Right? They public speak almost every week. They read constantly, or they should be, because if you don't practice reading, it's like practicing soccer or your lines on stage. You're going to be a terrible reader if you rely on SparkNotes, if you rely on just, cheating. No, right? Reading takes hard work. And of course, the amount of essays they do this year, I think they've done 4 or 5 already. So there's a lot of work to be done. They're up for it. My students in the past have been up for it. And I'm excited to start another year with the 2 AP classes. This year we have 3. My colleague, Dr. Leeson, teaches the other AP class. We've been co-teaching together now. I think this is our 5th year. Before then, I was with Brenda Lees. I'm also from Eastern. I took AP here as a student, at least my senior year. And it's a very rigorous program. We concentrate in both American literature and in nonfiction composition. So we do a lot of rhetorical analysis. They'll be doing a lot of persuasive writing, persuasive speaking. I have something called Hank. He's a step stool. And on the first day of class, they had to do a speech. They watched my video at home. I do a lot of flipping of the classroom rather than lecturing in class. It's like listening to the coach. I mean, what's the better use of time? Playing time on the field or listening to the coach in the locker room? Okay, they can listen to me at home, but on the field, they're practicing. They're writing, they're speaking, they're engaging, they're making human-to-human contact with some technology, but only when absolutely necessary. I definitely believe in human-to-human interaction, students helping students, students helping other students become better writers, become better readers, engaging. And I also believe in lots of product, all right? So they'll be writing narrative essays, persuasive essays, descriptive essays, expository essays, and also at the end of the year, they'll be writing fiction, poetry, and at the end of the year, like the capstone project is we do a drama unit, and we study 3 or 4, Streetcar Named Desire, Death of a Salesman, Raise It in the Sun, Inherit the Wind sometimes, Glass Menagerie other times, but they have to write a play. And because I just don't want them to be consumers, but also I want them to be creators. And that's what's really, I think, essential, is to both be able to assess what you read and also to be able to create things that other people read. And so it's a rigorous course. I know it's tough. Is it too much? Sometimes I think it's too much, especially the load I take home to grade. But overall, I do think it's worth it. And this year's the first year that students can get college credit through Camden County College. I just got word today that we are accredited. Although I do encourage everyone to sit for the AP exam. I know, again, that's more money. But then again, that's our Super Bowl. And I like the kids to sit, even if they don't think they'll get a 4 or 5. Even if they start the class at a 1 and they get a 3, that's great. If they start a class at a 2 and get a 3, that's great. If they started the class maybe at a 2 or 3 and then move up, that's great. Then again, the AP test is only one test, one morning, 4 hours long, and sometimes that's not the best judge of what they have done in class. So having that community college credit that can go as a college credit class to a university, I think that's a great deal. I know my own daughter did that here. She had, I think, 4 or 5 community college credits that went to TCNJ with her. Hey, that's almost a whole semester. That's a lot of savings. So you're putting in this hard work. And a little extra that comes with it is perhaps, let's get college credit for it. So I do encourage you to talk to guidance. I will send you that link or give your child information about that. Please Let me know if you have any questions. My email is wbowne@eccrsd.us. There it is right there. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Why should you trust me to teach your son, your daughter, the glamour and the rigor and the beauty of the English language? Well, I have a master's degree in English. Before teaching here at Eastern, this is my 21st year, I was in sales, where I was pretty successful. Miserable because I was not teaching. I was an adjunct professor at 3 different colleges, making really bad money, having a lot of fun, but I had a family and I needed to pay the bills. So I started here in 1999. I not only have a master's degree in English, but I'm also a published writer. I have 2 or 3 books, actually 3 books, that are in the works, that have been in the works for a long time. I have published fiction. You can go to waterbound.com, see some of my stuff that's been published, a lot of nonfiction. I do a lot of writing on education. I do some comedy, published in the Satirist magazine, Monkey Bicycle, there's a whole bunch of things, published over in Britain for short humor. So I practice what I preach. So when I talk about that I love to read, I read about a novel a week or a book a week, and I share what I bring to the classroom. I just read Malcolm Gladwell's latest Talk with Strangers. I read the 400-year untold history of white trash in America. I finished an Emily Dickinson biography. And so I read a lot, I write a lot, because I think it's really, really, really important. And hopefully that infectious enthusiasm carries over. Will it carry over for everyone? No. But I think the contagion and can really help. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye-bye.